Hey guys, this is Nick with EDC Mag, and today we're going to talk about Sick Boy Knife Works. Before we get into that, I want to talk about a couple of Tops fixed blades real quick. Now this is the Windrunner and the Windrunner XL. Now Tops has been around since 1998. They're a USA made company out of Idaho. Most of Tops knives are 1095 like these. They have a whole host of different blade designs, way more than I'd say probably hundreds, but phenomenal company. I'm sure you've probably heard of Tops. You've probably seen their knives. Pretty much everyone that sells knives sells Tops. Great company, great warranty, cool guys, good people. These knives come, let's see, these are 1095 with a green micarta scale. These are the, what were they, Snake River? I think, Snake River edition. Yeah, right there, Snake River, duh. Okay, Snake River edition. This is a 3-inch. It comes, if you buy them separate, the 3-inch comes in a Kydex sheath set up for neck knife. And I've been wearing this as a neck knife for, gosh, probably a year now. I'm to the point where if I don't have it on, I feel like I'm half naked or something. I'm so used to wearing that now. And I love this little dude, except for the fact that, you don't get a full grip on it. But, man, you can carve some apples with this thing. It's a cool looking little knife. If you like this design, which I do, I love this recurve Bowie. I just think it's cool. And Tops has so many designs, it's damn near impossible to figure out which one you like. The big one comes with Kydex as well. Clip, easy to put a tech lock on. And if you buy these together, well, even if you don't buy them together, you can mount these two sheaths and carry both knives on your hip or however you want to together. So they both mount up together. I have not done that yet, but it is an option. And if you like this, I would recommend you buying them together because it's cheaper than doing what I did and buying them one at a time. But they're very cool knives. All right, let's talk about this bad boy right here. Now this is Sick Boy Knife Works. It's Jonathan Miller. He's out of Pennsylvania, US made. This is a Tanto flipper. He uses AEBL steel. It's a 3.5-inch blade. He uses polished brass on the hardware. Just gorgeous. And I love that because it really sets off the knife without having to be something like, Mokatai or Damasteel or something that's really going to drive the price up. So what he calls this is the 247 Gen 2 Tanto. Don't say that 3 times fast. And this knife is not mine. Actually, this knife was sent to me by a good friend of mine, CJ Hayes. CJ and I have been friends for several years. We trade knives back and forth. He waits until I say I get a knife that's my favorite knife, and then he bugs the crap out of me until I either sell it or trade it to him. But he's a good dude, and this is a brand new build, and he just got it done, and he's like, hey, you want to put it on video? And I was like, hell yeah. So honestly, I didn't think I was going to like this knife that much because it's a 3.5-inch blade. It's got the titanium. And I got this in hand, and I've been playing with it for about a week now, and wow, I do love this thing. It is so cool. I mean, Jonathan makes these. He makes fixed blades. He's been on, I'm not sure how long he's been making knives in total, but he's been on Facebook and Instagram since about 2015, and I know he's been making folders for the last couple of years. And all his stuff are designed for hard use, and man, this thing is cool. The only thing that I wouldn't say it's an issue, it might be for some people, but this is a 3.5-inch blade, just to give you an idea where we're at here. 3.2 inch, 3.5 inch. It is a really tall blade, tall Tanto. Two-tone, which is gorgeous. You can really see those grinds. Love it. Just stunning. Frag pattern on the handle, which is gorgeous as well. Really enhances your grip. It's comfortable. There's no sharp edges on this thing. I mean, it's a handmade custom knife. Things get missed sometimes, but this is just done so well. Very professionally done. Just stunning. The action on this thing is just flawless. And a lot of times when you get a new build, you'll have a little lock stick, and it just takes a little time to gel and work in. My Vandermeulen was a bitch when I first got it. I almost was going to send it back, and actually I could say that about a couple of my custom knives. This, however, no issue whatsoever. I mean, this thing is just flawless. The action on it is just fantastic. It is a gorgeous, well done, very professionally done brute. The only downside to this, and again, I don't know if it's a downside. To me, it is not. For some people, it might be. This is a 3.5-inch blade, and it's heavy. So you're looking at 10.5 ounces. That's a lot of steel, and that's a lot of weight in your pocket. Some people might think that's too much. Personally, this knife I don't feel needs to be this heavy, but it is. And you're going to know you're carrying it, and you're going to know it's in your hand. But if you're a bigger guy like me and you like a handful, you're never going to lose this in your hand. It's going to do you well. It's going to fit well. It's a beast brute of a knife. It's made for heavy, hard use, and it feels like it. So yeah, I mean, that's the weight of a 4-inch knife. Hell, that's the weight of a 4.2-inch knife. But this isn't for your CRKT carrying Spyderco guys. This is a custom built beast. I'm not sure why it doesn't have jimping, but my guess would be CJ didn't want it, because I know he jimps his knives I'm sure if you request it. Not an issue. My guess is it wasn't important to CJ, so he probably did not have that added in. This is a stunning knife. I mean, this, for a guy that has only been making fixed blades for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years, I'm not exactly sure how many years. I didn't go back through his IG and look. Maybe longer than that, 3 or 4 years. But wow, this is gorgeous. He does make some 4-inch blades. In fact, I almost picked one up last week. I missed it. I didn't find it in time to make the deal. But I'll definitely keep an eye out. I just, honestly, when he sent me this, I was going to review it, and I didn't think I was going to like it. But after playing with this thing for a week, man, this thing is just amazing. There's just nothing to complain about this knife. It just works. It's flawless. I mean, it's just beautiful, and it's brutal. This will scare the crap out of anybody that sees it. You can stab a truck with this thing. It is beast. And I don't like to say that about 3.5-inch knives, but this dude qualifies. I mean, it is a tall blade. It is a tall handle. These two knives, there's just no reason to compare. I mean, I'm not comparing them, just so you get an idea of the size, but this thing is brutal. It just feels like it'll get the job done. I love that frag pattern. There's no hot spots anywhere. I mean, it's brand new fresh build. Action on it is ridiculous. Just flawless. don't reckon I got no reading to kill nobody. So there you go, guys. If you've never heard of Sick Boy Knife Works, check him out on Instagram or Facebook. Check out Tops Knives. I'm sure you probably have. I'm sure you're very familiar with it. I like the Wind Runners. I just love the blade shape. They're very cool. And a big thanks and shout out to CJ for letting me fondle his Tanto for a few days. It's a beautiful knife, man. Definitely stunning. Alright guys, this is Nick with EDC Mag. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We got a lot more stuff coming up. We're having a lot of fun. And until next time, have a great day.